Hello and welcome to HBM's Crypto-Corner for Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023. We have quite a few things to talk about, so let's get started. Well, apparently a Scottish paranormal researcher has issued an eerie warning about impending Nessie search. A search that's going to be held later this month. This individual apparently believes that it could inadvertently unleash a whirlpool of evil. Huh? What? I don't understand. Guy's name is Ron Halliday. He's apparently studied and written about the world of high strangeness for 3 decades. There's little evidence that we're dealing with a flesh and blood creature, and that something far more sinister could lurk in Loch Ness. To that end, he argued that the more likely scenario is that the quote-unquote monster is some kind of unknown spirit form. Okay. Well, there's no proof of that. There's absolutely no proof of that. So how can you absolutely say, oh yes, this creature is more spiritual than anything else? The same arguments have been used for just about every cryptid you can name. There's no evidence for it. Now, if I were to see the Loch Ness Monster disappear into a portal or come out of a portal, then I could see his argument. I just don't see it myself. But that's just me, though. Here's something that's not so much a cryptid as it is out-of-place animal. Mystery creature sightings in Oklahoma sparked search for suspected Cody Mundi. Wildlife officials in Oklahoma are on the hunt for a mysterious creature that they believe to be an out-of-place Cody Mundi that somehow found its way into the state. Weird case reportedly began back in May when authorities in the city of Durant began hearing from residents who had spotted a strange animal that they could not quite identify. I thought a possum head was on a raccoon body, marveled witness Janet Golden, who went on to note that the creature sported a big, long, white face with little bitty black eyes. Based on her description and the accounts of at least 4 other individuals who encountered the creature, the city's Department of Animal Control concluded that there is a Cody Mundi roaming the community. But this is a creature that's native to Mexico and Central and South America. And it's believed that somebody probably brought it to Oklahoma as part of the exotic animal trade and either released it, got tired of it, lost it, or it broke out. Those would be about the only ways it could get to Oklahoma. My friend Kim, she swears that she saw a mountain lion up near Hernando, Mississippi. She also says she's seen a red wolf on Highway 61. Two out-of-place animals here in Mississippi. But of course, Mississippi Fish and Wildlife told her, no, there's no mountain lions in Mississippi. Her concern was that it could eat somebody. It could eat up somebody's kid or somebody's pet, referring to the mountain lion. It's just unusual to hear about that sort of thing. To hear about a mountain lion in Mississippi. There's no mountains around here. But yet apparently my friend said she saw a mountain lion. Now, supposedly the last panther left Mississippi decades ago. But yet there are people who swear they've seen panthers here in Mississippi. Now, are those mountain lions? I believe that mountain lions are usually called panthers. I do know that my old alma mater, French Camp Academy, has as its mascot a panther. So Mississippi does have a history of panthers. So I find it quite interesting that there may still be panthers here in Mississippi, even though they supposedly went extinct decades ago. Now, here's something interesting. Vietnam rock ape, allegedly seen on security camera. Jungle Kid has some smooth tree moves. All over the world, there are tales of a people similar to humans but covered in hair and larger, often known now as Bigfoot or Sasquatch. There are names for this creature in nearly every language. In Vietnam, they were known as rock apes, and the paranormal Sheik shares modern footage showing what could be the legendary cryptid.
Take a look at this video that's coming out of Vietnam. The villager initially thought he was recording and capturing monkeys climbing in his tree, but on closer inspection, they realize these beings are humanoid. Could this be their legendary rock ape? They have recordings and myths around the rock ape that's a humanoid monkey that go back to the beginning of their written record. They're also found on cave drawings. Could this be a rock ape? Or is this another phenomena we have seen before, where children are lost in the jungle and they adapt to their surroundings or adopted by the wild animals and become wild animals themselves? Take a look and tell me what you think.
đó. Đó. Đó.
What the heck are those things? Could it be actual rock apes or is it AI? That's the thing. We don't know if it's AI or not. There are, it's really difficult to tell these days what's AI and what's real. Could they just be regular monkeys? That's another good question, which I don't have the answer to. There's supposed to be two figures. It looks like there's two figures. Perhaps, as being speculated, maybe they were feral children. I don't know. There's two creatures apparently, or entities. But again, we don't know if it's AI or if it's actual rock apes or maybe feral children. You really have to ask yourself those questions in this field. You can't take anything at face value. Absolutely nothing at face value. Not these days. Speaking of mountain lions, a quote unquote extinct East Coast mountain lion shows up on Florida woman's porch. There are a lot of names for the North American big cat. Florida panther or mountain lion? Genetically, they are the same thing, but that only highlights the bizarre debate about the North American big cats that have managed to be cryptids, even though we all know they definitely exist. Florida advertising page Stay Salty Florida recently posted a video showing one of these large cougars peering into a home in Naples. Now look at that. Look at that. Kind of a short video. Not a very long video. But we know that's definitely a cougar. For sure. No questions asked. That's a cougar. That's a mountain lion. Could that be what my friend Kim saw here in northern Mississippi? It's entirely possible. These out of place big cats, they've been seen just about all over different areas of the United States, including places where they're supposed to be extinct. Quite fascinating, I have to say. Here's something interesting. Couple reports sighting of 10-foot tall Bigfoot along the Appalachian Trail in Pennsylvania. This apparently happened on August 14th, last Monday. Lon Strickler of Phantoms and Monsters received the following report this morning from a couple hiking on the Appalachian Trail near Halifax, Pennsylvania, who said they encountered a 10-foot tall Bigfoot at around 9 a.m. yesterday. My girlfriend and I woke up yesterday, Monday, August 14th, 2023, around 9 a.m. at Peters Mountain Shelter on the Appalachian Trail. We had begun to continue our backpacking trek north. We had an encounter with a Bigfoot for sure. It was easily 10 feet tall, with no smell that I recalled. I yelled, "Hey," in order to scare it away. We were scared and didn't know what else to do. The creature turned around, looked at us, and made a soft grunt noise and ran away, making huge running strides with very little noise. We quickly hiked north on the trail. I grabbed my phone and dropped a pin on the location. See included images. I always thought these were folklore. Definitely not. I'm still in shock. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. However, I want to remain anonymous. Well, my thing is, if he had a phone, why didn't he take a photo of the thing or a video? That's what I'm wondering. What is it Thomas Steenberg has said? Keep a camera with you at all times, because if you ever have the opportunity to see one of these things, it's going to be very brief. And without video proof or evidence or photos, you're just another of the many thousands who have seen a Sasquatch. And I'm paraphrasing what he said, but basically that's essentially what the man said. So it's not impossible for a Sasquatch to frequent the Appalachian Trail. I'm not surprised at all. I've read accounts of sightings in that area in the Appalachian Mountains and on the Appalachian Trail. So it wouldn't surprise me if this was actually an actual sighting. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Now here's one that's a little bit closer to home. Right here in the Magnolia State. Skeptics stunned by resurfaced video of Bigfoot in Mississippi woods. Best footage ever recorded. Now this is from up near Tunica, Mississippi. And a psychic friend or acquaintance of mine, she claimed that yes, according to her psychic abilities, this footage is real. And there you go. That's the footage. Now, from what I have understood about this footage, it's supposed to be apparently it was supposed to be a shoot for a movie. I don't know. I have no idea. This was from he posted it in 2015. I believe it's from 2014. There is nothing that says here that's supposedly from a movie shoot. Now, I've only heard that it was supposed to be from a movie shoot, which would mean it was an actor in a costume. I don't know, it looks pretty real to me, but that's just me, though. And I could be wrong. I've been wrong in the past. I'm sure I'll be wrong again in the future. But it's quite fascinating, you have to say that much. Here's something interesting. Speaking of big cats, what is the truth behind big cat sightings in the UK? Map reveals where beasts have been spotted in the British countryside as experts cast doubt on Amazon documentary team's photo proof of panther-like creature in Staffordshire Field. And we've heard about the rumors for years about supposed big cats being seen in England. My only thing is there enough space for them to be there? Here's a supposed panther, or puma, rather. Big cat sightings in the UK since 2001. Bridekirk, Scotland, 2023. Ryle, Wales, 2022. Misterton, Notts, 2022. Empingham, Rutland, 2021. Hatfield House, Herts, 2018. Trevisco, Cornwall, 2016. Radcliffe, Barry, 2016. Galashiels, Scotland, 2015. Kingston Hall, 2013. Embo, Scotland, 2011. Newtown Cross, Hereford, 2009. Helensbury, Scotland, 2009. New Denham Bucks, 2009. Fife, Scotland, 2006. Irvine, Scotland, 2001. And here is what appears to be a footprint cast of a large cat. Here's something from 2018 October, claimed to be a huge cat, in the grounds of Hatfield House, Hertfordshire. Here's a supposed Labrador-sized feline in Gloucestershire. And this is apparently, allegedly from England, from the UK, the clearest photo ever of a big cat prowling the British countryside. Could it be? Or is this from somewhere else? That's a good question. Oh, the picture has been now proved to be a fake. I would imagine that would be this picture. This picture. Here's supposedly a giant wildcat. Here's the photo of the cast of a big cat footprint. You can see various images and supposed videos of large panther-like cats. Now look at this. This is interesting. What appears to be a puma hiding behind a tree. Lumps of fur. Here's was the clearest picture of a big cat in the UK taken in Buckinghamshire in 2009. Hmm. I don't know if that particular photo, the clear photo, the newest photo, is the real deal or not. If it is a hoax, it's a good one. Or if it's from somewhere else and claimed to be from England, that's also quite interesting. Because somebody's trying to hoax somebody with that, if that's the case. Either way, these sightings have been going on for a long time. And it's seemingly with no end in sight. Now here's something. Watch. Texas woman photographs bewildering mystery creature in backyard.
New at 10, a strange sighting is baffling Hill Country Village residents tonight. This creature was caught on camera at a Northside neighborhood. The property owner took to social media asking, "What is it?" Her post has blown up as many give it a wild guess. As Ken's 5 reporter Hannah Tita tells us, the photos are even stumping experts.
What do you think this animal is? No one quite knows what to make of it.
Large animal, kind of looks like a wolf, but not like a neighborhood dog.
I would say some kind of cat, like a bobcat, mountain lion.
It looks like some kind of like mangy coyote.
Last night, a bizarre creature made a visit to Tina Kaling's backyard.
I was inside and I looked out into the yard and I looked right here and I saw this animal. I thought, wow, what is that?
So she snapped a picture.
And I saw him walking around this tree. And
Whatever it is, it has a sweet tooth.
These are the fruits. And they drop on the ground.
Tina was able to get just one more photo before the animal disappeared into a shroud of mystery. She turned to her neighbors for help.
It's gotten a lot of posts on Nextdoor.
In 24 hours, more than 100 people weighed in.
Chupacabra. Some people think it's like a cross between a coyote and a dog.
According to local legend, an old mountain lion roams Hill Country Village, but no one has been able to get a picture of it, according to city officials. The city manager told us they are on the case, trying to get to the bottom of this somewhat mangy resident.
I would love for someone to help me identify, but I just don't have great photos.
The city of Hill Country Village reached out to the Texas game wardens, and so did we. We are all waiting to hear back. But I also took those photos to the San Antonio Zoo. The director of mammals told us it looks like either a coyote or a dog, and 2 veterinarians also at the zoo said it appears to be a dog with skin issues. If you would like to get a closer look at those photos, head over to kens5.com. For now, reporting live, Hannah Tita, Kens 5.
Oh, what could it be? Yeah, we want to hear from you too, so weigh in and on the conversation. Okay, so it's
Now that's interesting. Probably most likely a dog of some sort. Probably a mangy dog or a mangy coyote or a toy dog. You know, remember the footage that was taken by a dash cam several years ago? which was also in Texas. What appeared to be some sort of weird animal, which was alleged to be a chupacabra. But it was most likely either a mangy coyote or a coy dog or something of that nature. Some fascinating stuff going on in Texas, that's for sure. And guys, I'm going to include some additional links in addition to the links that I already talked about. Links about Sasquatch footprints, anatomy of the Sasquatch foot, an article written by the late Dr. Grover Krantz. Here's one of the footprints. Cripple foot. I'm going to include, let's see, I think it's like 6 or 8 additional links about Sasquatch footprints you guys can check out. One of the links is just photos of footprints. One of them is of footprint casts. I'm sure you guys will enjoy those. And that's going to do it for this week. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. You guys are the heart of the show. I always say that, but I always mean it. And I'll continue to do this as long as you guys want me to. And hey, until next week, y'all be good or be good at it. This is HBM's Crypto Corner.